If debt was intended to make things this good, if debt was intended to afford you some smile, if debt was intended to afford you some sleep, if debt was intended to help speed up the process of wealth creation, how come the story looks different today? Right? Because today things have changed. Today, when I walk around, today, when I observe people, I see different things. The same debt that was meant to put smiles on people now causes many people to wear frowny faces. The same debt that was meant to afford some people sleep now causes many people sleepless nights. The same debt that was meant to be a catalyst of wealth creation now has become a sabotage of that very process. Debt that was meant to make things lighter for you now has become a burden for you. Where did the rain start beating us? Where did we go wrong is the question I want us to reflect on. I'm sure when you check around, you see the things I'm talking about. All right? Many people seem to be left wounded after their interaction with debt. Only a few seem to have mastered how to use debt to their advantage. Okay? Things went wrong the day we confused debt for income. The day we confused debt for income. There are very many people who take up debt as though it is part of their money, it is part of their income. There are very many people who borrow like debt is free money, right? Debt is not a gift. Debt is not part of your income. Debt comes at a cost. The day we started confusing debt for income, that's when things started getting bad for us, because that's when we went into borrowing sprees. The rain also started beating us the day we started borrowing for consumption. The day we started borrowing to buy flour, the day we started borrowing to buy sugar, to buy fuel, the day we started borrowing to fund our recurrent expenditure. You see, when you borrow for consumption, I have said you are announcing two things to the world. Number one, you are telling the world that you are not able to live within your means. And number two, you're telling the world that you are eating your tomorrow today. You realize that is dangerous. When you start eating your tomorrow today, the biggest question has been, what will you eat when tomorrow comes? And you see, that is the story of so many people. Today is the 19th day of March. There are people who have already exhausted their salary for the month of March. They have not earned it, but they've already exhausted it. They've borrowed against it, right? They've taken money here and promised that when payday comes, I will pay back. They've taken money here and promised that when mine comes, I will refund. They've taken money here against that income. And there are those that have even gone to the negative. That means they've overborrowed against that income. So they're expecting to receive an income of amount Y. They have already borrowed in excess of amount Y. Okay, so that means they'll be under a lot of pressure when payday comes.